Hey traders, John Howell here. Today, I'm going to give you guys a quick little update across the markets, why I believe we could be seeing a short-term rally right now. But don't be fooled, because we're likely to get a really big capitulation move on the downside, which is going to be followed by one of the biggest, greatest, probably bear market rallies, maybe even a big move in the actual stock market itself, and why I believe the mining sector is one of the greatest long-term investments we can place this decade. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, let's get straight into it. Traders, I've actually just put up I did a live webinar talking about my #1 trading systems and the 3 secrets you must know to generate income and a whole bunch more. It was actually a fantastic webinar. I've actually just put up the replay for 24 hours. The very first link in the description, or go to Johns, JOHNS, freetraining.com, johnsfreetraining.com, and you can get access to that to that live webinar where I walk through all the details to my #1 trading system and how I trade the markets. So johnsfreetraining.com, link in description. So let's have a look through here. Let's actually go on to looking at the S&P 500. We're actually forming a bit of a floor through here. So we may get a bit of a short-term rally, but I don't buy this. This is not a bottoming formation, right? We have got a bit of a double bottom formation. So we could expect to see a bit of a rally through here. But I believe that what is coming is going to be a bit of a this actually could be a bit of a short-term rally, but then capitulation move, then a very big move up, right? So we may get a little bit of a move to the upside like that, but all that's going to be is just a move to the upside, and then we're probably going to be seeing a very big sell-off in the market. So short-term rally, followed by capitulation, followed by boom. So capitulation, and I see that probably around that 3,000 level coming into the market. Now, here's a bit of caveat of what I've just said there. Everyone is so bearish right now. Everyone is so bearish right now. So I see all the people out there, right? I see the hedge funds and the fear and greed index, all these people, right? The put to call ratio. Everyone is so bearish on these markets right now. So that tells me that we're getting very, very close to seeing at least a very, 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 very strong bear market rally in the markets coming real soon. So I would think that and this is where I'm thinking here, I would think that the markets would have a bit of a capitulation move here to really get everyone on the bandwagon for the bearish sides, and then it's probably going to basically rip your face off, right? In a sense of, we're going to get a bit of a capitulation to end this bear market, and then we see a very, very, very strong bear market rally. But I do see a strong rally coming. Whether it starts now, I don't think so. I think we may get a short-term rally, followed by capitulation, followed by boom. So that's what I do see through there. We're probably going to get something like this, or we may get something like this, bit of a rally. 52 comes down, we come up, down, up, creates a lower high, capitulation, and then we'll probably start to make a really, really, really nice move to the upside. So this whole area through here, 3,000, 3,100, is definitely the area that I'm actually watching for right now. And once again, there's too many people bearish right now. That whole, the whole short squeeze, there's a big, massive short squeeze that's going to come, that's going to rip people's faces off in the markets. And so if you are short right now, just make sure you have your plan in place of where you're going to exit if it is going to be a losing trade. Okay, so just make sure you prepare yourself for that. Okay, really, 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 really important for that. So that's what I'm seeing through there when it comes to the actual stock market itself, right? Not really much going on there. Now, I want to talk about something here, why I believe the gold mining stocks are going to create a big, massive boom here. I was actually talking about talking about this with my private clients. That as we know, right, everything goes in cycles when it comes to these markets. So because a lot of people are thinking, oh, I want to be in the crypto market, but the crypto market's already had its boom and bust. You know what I mean? I want to be in the stock market. The stock market's already had its boom, and maybe it's going through a bit of a bust period right now, right? So if you just look through history, right, the history of these markets goes through cycles. We go through booms, we go through bust, and then after the bust, guess what? Is a quiet time, right? This actually happened with Bitcoin. 2017, we had the boom. Then we had the bust, 2018. And then for 3-4 years, nothing happened with the crypto market, very quiet, and then went through a boom again. That's probably what's going to happen again with the crypto market, right? Nothing against the crypto market, but looking at what's actually going on right now with the mining sector, if I bring up, say, the GDXJ. The GDXJ is sort of my baby, in a sense. And what I mean by that is that this is the one that I'm personally investing in myself. So the GDXJ here, I do see a really, really, really big, strong, massive mining boom coming out of the stock market, but I don't know when it's going to happen, right? So I have two different types of approaches here. I have my trading approach where I'm trading pattern recognition, getting in, getting out, stop losses, etc. Okay. Then I have on my other side, I have my long-term buy and hold, right? Which is is the metals and the miners. I believe they're going to have their day real soon. And remember, guys, I don't love mining stocks. I don't love gold and silver. I don't love any asset. I just position myself to see, okay, the last mining boom we really had was 2011, right? That 2011, 2012 period, or that 08 or 09 to 2012 period, right? That was that boom and bust period that we had back here, right? So as you can see back in 2011, that was the last really mining boom we had. So we are going to have another mining boom, right? It's going to happen. So, and the thing is, when was the best time to get involved with the crypto market? Obviously before the boom, right? Now we don't know when that boom is going to happen. Right? We just don't know what's going to happen. What I'm really confident about, really confident about, is with the mining sector, I really am confident that we're going to see an incredible 3, 4, 5, 600% move on the mining sector by the end of this decade. Now, when I say by the end of this decade, I say that's when it's likely to be completed by the end of this decade. Remember, to make a 4, 5, 600% gain in the markets, right? Sometimes that can take years to unfold. So people say, oh, so shouldn't we wait till the end of the decade? Like, it's not going to happen in one day, right? That sort of move is going to take a long time. Generally, it's going to take a long time, right? But we might go through a couple 100% boom, and then we might have a bit of a correction there, and then a boom, and then a pullback, and stuff like that, right? So that's what I say. I don't know when exactly that's going to happen. So for me personally, I'm in the mining sector. GDXJ is my baby. Plus, also, I'm looking at some individual mining companies. But the thing that I do see, and plus also with what's happening with the dollar crisis, with what's happening with all that sort of stuff, I do believe also gold is going to be really, really, really valuable. At least a $5,000 to $10,000 mark I'm seeing again by 2030. But I don't know how it's going to happen. We could start to find a floor right now and slowly make our way back up to there. Same with the mining stocks. We could find a floor right now and start to make our way back up, or we may just go sideways for 12 months. And then we start to see a bull market happen. I don't know. But one thing I am confident is where we're going. I'm very confident where we're going, and I'm anticipating where we're going. And then I'm positioning myself so when it does happen, or if and when it does happen, right? I believe it does going to happen. So when it does happen, I am part of it. Okay, that's the differences between trading and investing. My trading, which is again that link in the description there, you can see my trading system there. But my investing side of things, and that's the reason why I see gold mining stocks are going to have one of the most greatest bull markets we've ever seen here. So with the stock market, I do see probably like a bit of a capitulation move, followed by at least a strong bear market rally, right? To just because so many people are short right now, so I do believe that's coming here. And then on the other side of all of that, I do see that one of the greatest moves we're going to see this decade is going to be the metals and miners, right? Everything else has had its day. The stock market's had its day. The crypto market's had its day, meaning big booms, right? Big booms. The unloved child for the last 10 years has been the mining sector. And where is the best place to invest? The unloved child in asset prices, right? No one wants to touch them, or the thing that everyone wants to touch. I'm pretty sure if you've been around the markets for a while, you know, buy when people are fearful, sell when people are greedy, right? When was the best time to touch? When was the best time to get into Bitcoin? Right, let's go have a look at the good old Bitcoin. When was the best time to touch Bitcoin? When was it? Was it up here at when it went to 60,000? No, right? When was the best time? Look at this here. When was the best time? All through here, right? Through here, that was the boom and bust period, right? and then we went sideways for many, 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 many years, right? This is the period that I believe we're in with the mining sector right now. And then guess what's going to come? This times two. That's just what I see coming. But we still may have a lot more downside in the mining sector to come to still get the washing. If there's a lot more capitulation in asset prices, it's probably going to be gold selling off, mining stocks selling off even more, right? So I'm not trying to pick a bottom. I don't believe that this is going to be the bottom here. I'm just saying that I have a really big position in the mining sector. So when that does happen over the next at least 8 years, I am ready for it. So anyway, leave a comment in the section below. What do you think is going to be the next thing that has a big boom, right? Because we're always going to go through boom and bust. My thinking is that my thinking and my money is with the thing that hasn't had a big boom yet. You know, it just makes sense, right? Why would you chase something that's already made a big move, right? That's where most people are focusing on. Let's actually focus on something. I believe let's focus on something that hasn't boomed yet, because it's going to boom. It's just cycle analysis, happens, throughout history, and then we want to be in the forefront of that. So as it's happening, we could be enjoying that ride.